Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Early Career Academic. On this channel, I explore how I set personal and professional goals and strategies for achieving them. I am an academic, as I said. I'm also a wife and a cat mom and a Passion Planner ambassador. If you're interested in any of the Passion Planner products that I talk about in this video, there is a link in the description of this video to the Passion Planner website. It is an affiliate link, so any purchases made through that link do give me a small commission. And there's also a discount code. It changed recently from Tanya 10 to Tanya 1. So I am going to update that link in the description of this video. It gives you an extra 10% off of whatever existing sales they have going on. So do give it a try if you want. Just want to be upfront about the fact that I am a Passion Planner ambassador. This is the Passion Planner Medium Weekly. It is undated, and I have it dated for an academic calendar year using these tabs. And it is in the old marble cover. So let's just get into it. So before I get to planning this coming week, I want to talk about the current week. And this is, the current week is the week of the February 7th through the 13th. And I really like the way this spread turned out from last week. If you're interested, there is another plan with me from last week where I go over the sticker shop and, planning this particular spread. It's been a relatively good week. I've gotten a lot done. I've kept up with my habits that I want to keep up with. This week I posted a couple new reels on Instagram. I blogged, so if you're interested, there's a link to that blog in the description of this video. And also this coming Sunday, the 13th of February, I will be dropping a new podcast episode with one of my best friends. And there is a link to that podcast in the description of this video as well if you're interested in listening and subscribing. And of course, please subscribe to this channel while you're at it. So I will say what I have dropped off on is adding additional videos to this channel. I'm still trying to figure out what the best schedule for that would be. It was easier when I could batch film over the winter break to have a consistent video schedule. Easier because, of course, I didn't have all this stuff going on with school. But there are things I want to do, like plans I want to make for myself that I would like to film and share with you. What I will say is I have been filming every single day, my daily planner. And so if you're interested, I'm going to drop that video next Monday the 14th, Valentine's Day. So you can see how I use the daily planner every single day. So that one is coming up, but hopefully there will be other ones too. I have, I want to do some back pages videos. There's some ideas that I have for that. I'm also toying with adding an additional planner to my planner stack. I just want to see if I can maintain it consistently or not, like if it's something that I'm going to keep on doing. So probably if I get through all of the month of February and I'm still being consistent with it, then I will introduce it to you and show you what I'm doing there. In any case, this one will keep on keeping on because it's the way I organize my life. So yeah, pretty good week, all in all, I will say. The only thing that kind of sucked is our microwave died yesterday, but my husband is an electrician and he got it working again, so feeling pretty good about that. Okay, so let's talk about planning this coming week here. As you can see, I do go ahead and I add some flyers in to help think through the coming weeks before I get a chance to plan them. And I really like the sticky note system because my plans do change. Just the other day I had to change an appointment because I finally made plans with a colleague that I've been trying to make plans with for a while, and I really want to see her, and this other thing could be moved, and that's what I chose to do. This week I'm going to use this sticker sheet from Indian Ivy Ink. And it is Valentine's week, so I wanted to go ahead, and it's also my wedding anniversary week. So I wanted to go ahead and use this really adorable spread. Now, as you can see by the pumpkins and the leaves, this is definitely designed more to be a fall kit, I think. So I bought it in the fall for sure. But I just really loved it. It was just love the little Scrabble tiles, and I just really liked the colors too. So I'm gonna jazz it up with some washi options. to give the page a little more color. And I also have my Passion Planner pink and purple highlighters. So we're going to come in with some of that, and then maybe a little bit of the script washi as well. So it's going to be kind of a washi heavy spread, sticker light spread. Definitely going to write in the appointments because I clearly don't have any appointment boxes that go with this these stickers here. So that's actually where I'm going to start. And I'm using a Stud Liner Tri-Plus Fine Liner to write those in. And let me know in the comments if you have Valentine's plans, because it is Valentine's Day coming up here on the 14th. I actually don't know yet what my husband and I are doing. I think he said maybe like a fancy at-home dinner. Sometimes we get like crab legs and, you know, just like our kind of like favorite fancy decadent kind of foods that we like. So instead of like going out, because I know it's going to be a busy like going out night, and sometimes that can like backfire on in terms of romance. So we'll see, because we're actually leaving this weekend. We're going out of town. So it might be that we decide to stay in for actual Valentine's, because it's our, this coming weekend is our 5-year wedding anniversary. We were married on the 18th of February in the year 2017. And we got married at a winery. And oh my gosh, let me just tell you, I got like practically laughed out of town when I told my vendors my like wedding date, you know, option, because back then you guys have to, if you're new to the area, or you know, if you don't live in this area, it used to snow a lot more than it does like currently. And so they were like, oh my God, your wedding's going to be buried in snow. And like the florist literally was like, no, she didn't want to do anything that I wanted. So I ended up doing my own flowers. I ordered them from Costco and BJ's, and my aunt helped me make the centerpieces and the flowers that flagged the ceremony area and my bouquet. I'm actually going to be posting some pictures from my wedding on Instagram this coming week, because of course it's my anniversary. So I'm going to be posting my stories. So if you're interested, you can follow me on Instagram and I will share some of those photos. So we're actually going out of town to celebrate. And this is our actual anniversary day. It's also, of course, President's Day weekend, so it worked out really nice for my husband. He's going to take Friday off, and then we'll have 4 whole days. So I'm really excited about that. So yeah, we are going out of town to one of like our favorite. It's still not far away. It's like 2 to 3 hours, but it's far enough away that we feel like we're, you know, getting away from the city, as we like to say, and getting more of the country vibe. There's like amazing wineries in that area, so I'm just like really excited. So you can probably tell. Before I get to the to-dos list, I'm going to come in with the washi, and then I'm going to place the stickers and then draw the boxes around everything and kind of fill out some of this other stuff here. So let me go ahead and actually put this big sticker down, the biggest one anyway. But yeah, it ended up on our actual wedding day. It ended up just beautiful. It was sunny, 70 degrees. I mean, I'm not even joking, y'all. It was amazing. And I kind of wanted to like call up all those vendors and be like, ha, it all worked out. And that's the thing, in like Virginia, you just don't know. You never know. It is not something that you can predict with a whole lot of certainty. In fact, when I was in that florist, office or whatever, she's of course like balking at the idea of having a wedding right after Valentine's Day. Of course, the flower market is depleted, and potentially this like crazy storm and whatever that might happen on my wedding day and so on. And it's April when I'm having this conversation with her, and I look out the window. It's April, and of course I can see like them getting ready for another wedding because it's spring, and of course April is a popular month for weddings. And it's snowing. It's snowing on that day, and I'm like, can you imagine? Like, you followed the rules. You decided to have your wedding in April, like a good bride, and it's snowing in April. So you just never know, You just never know. So you need to be kind of careful of your assumptions about weather. That's what was the takeaway I had. Our wedding was so much fun. People still tell me to this day that they had a good time at our wedding. The food was yummy. We danced all night. It was just a blast. We just had a blast. And that's what you want, all the other stuff can just fall by the wayside as long as you had fun. And I don't know if any of you are getting married soonish and you want some like advice on planning a fun wedding. Hit me up. Let me know in the comments. I'm happy to, maybe give you a tip or two. Lessons learned. By the time I got married, I'm in my 30s. I had been to a lot of weddings, and so I like had a really good idea by that time what worked and what didn't work, and the kind of vibe I wanted. And so I feel lucky in that sense that I didn't really have to kind of figure it out. Like I had thought about it obviously, and it was not a huge situation where I didn't know what I wanted. Which I can totally understand. Like if you're younger, or if you haven't gone to a lot of weddings, or, I'd actually helped my mom plan her wedding to my stepfather as well at that point. So I had a slight advantage in like the things you need to think through to plan a wedding. My brother-in-law and his wife are like, they're technically married, but they're planning an actual wedding too this spring, and it's been an interesting experience so far. So I actually was like, oh, I don't think I have any weddings to go to in the year 2022, and then my husband's brother decided to do their wedding, and my husband's cousin also invited us to their wedding. So now I have 2 Azar weddings that I'll be attending. And I'm just putting this washi here at the bottom because I don't like always use this space. I did not think this through, you guys. Clearly I did not plan this ahead. Some channels I know have this whole design in mind when they start their Plan With Me videos, and clearly that's not me. I'm just winging it. Back when I had my my good friend living with me as my roommate in our 20s, we watched this show called Four Weddings. Maybe you guys have seen it. It's like four brides that go to each other's weddings, and then they like rate them, and they have like a rubric, and they have it set up such that like they can't lowball each other, you know. Should I do like some of this purple? Ooh, this is like a pretty. Let's bring that in. Yeah, definitely. And it's just interesting though. Like the weddings are so different from each other often, and it's interesting to see, you know, what they say about each other. And of course you have like your catty brides and your pleasant brides and so on. Not as many catty ones as you'd think there would be on a show like this. But man, like it kind of like at the time I wasn't even planning a wedding, and it was kind of stressful to like think that your wedding was going to have so much scrutiny. I'm just doubling up here because you can still like kind of see through the washi a bit, and I just want it to be like more saturated. Look how pretty that looks with the burgundy and the text. Oh, you know, one of these days, guys, I'm going to learn not to put the stickers down first. I'm just going to stick those there for now because who knows, maybe I'll have to move them yet again. Okay. But actually watching that show did help a little bit in me thinking through my own wedding about like what I actually wanted. And also just, of course, listening to people, listening to like older women, friends of mine, mainly, reflecting back on their own weddings. I'm actually going to get a better little payday. This is from the Honeybee shop. And this one, to me, I mark paydays because they're different days for me every month. Some months I have 3 paydays, some months I have 1 payday, 2 paydays. They're different days of the month. It's academia for you. Hashtag the living the life over here. So I'm gonna come in with some of this pink washi. I was thinking about how to like demarcate that we're going out of town this weekend. Like, I honestly am not even sure if I will bring this planner with me, because unless I want to bring it for like memory keeping, which might be kind of fun. So that might be something, yeah, that might be something that we do. Should I put any additional washi, or is this like good? Sometimes I think about like not overdoing it. I'll think about it. I'm not feeling like I need to add more right this second. Okay, let me come in here with the month. And this week's focus. This week's focus is definitely going to be our anniversary. Because we're going out of town and we're going to have a blast and we're going to relax. We need a vacation. So, I don't know about you guys. I need a vacation already. Semester just started. I mean, to be fair, winter break's not exactly a vacation. We didn't really go anywhere or do anything. Okay, so I'm actually not going to put groceries down because I'm going to get groceries this weekend and then I won't need, and then we're going out of town. So I'm not going to do that, but I will probably need to do some laundry. And we need to set Kitty up for our vacation. We actually have John's brother comes and like plays with her and watches her, but we have like a feeder, and so like she's, you know, not gonna, she can survive, but she does like the company. So oh, and I'm gonna suspend compost this coming week because we are going out of town. This stuff will all be taken care of by this weekend. I'm gonna have to film my next plan with me early because we are going out of town. And I think I'm going to finally get around to filming my ideal week video. It's actually a good thing that I waited on that because my ideal week has definitely changed, like as I've like kind of like figured out what like what my semester is going to look like. I need to pre-schedule some of these announcements. Well, just the one, because we're going out of town, as I said. I'm gonna do a general reminder to myself to give feedback. I'm gonna pop in here a reminder to do some of that. That will be taken care of. This will all be taken care of this weekend. And then I'm gonna keep on doing my annotations and maybe some more data collection. This stuff I already put here because I definitely needed to like think it through earlier to decide like what I was going to do this week and what I was going to do next week. So that's mostly, I'm going to actually spend this day on campus. Well, most of the day on campus. Yeah. I might like pop back home before this workshop starts because this is virtual. But I'm gonna like pick up books, drop off books, meet with my colleague, meet maybe with another colleague. This is gonna be kind of a campus day, so. Okay, looking good. I kind of smeared the ink a little bit, but that's okay. I'm gonna do my 2 reels. I'm trying to do 2 reels per week. How many weeks left of, just one more week left of February, so. Okay. All right, so let me take a look at my month goals. So we did the pictures for adoption stuff. Still working out a video schedule. Doing my ideal week video will help me with this. I am doing reels. I think we're doing pretty good on that. Academic writing. I am definitely doing this. Oof. Still need to do some of that. This weekend we're going to snake the drain and maybe put the shelf up. And then that just leaves painting the vanity. We'll see. We'll see if I get around to that. And the stuff is all on track. I mailed my grandpa his box for the month. Yeah, looking good. Okay. Let me just take a quick glance at my 22 for 2022. Okay. restarting the podcast this weekend. Really excited about that. Still working on these house projects a little bit. Maybe next week I'll pick up this Arabic book for my Passion Live. I still have this cross stitch project I need to make headway on, so maybe between those two things. I kind of would like to finish this before I pick up this, because it's just kind of nice and satisfying instead of hopping around between projects. Yeah, okay. Looking good. I think that's it for now. I'm sure I'll be adding stuff to this, but I think that's it in terms of like things to do here. Oh, I'm actually moving these trackers into, I told you, I'm thinking about adding a planner to my stack. And so I want to see if they work better in there or not. We'll see. In fact, maybe I'll go ahead in here and put 2, 3, 4. All right, yeah. Just to sort of remind me. Okay, and then I want to pop the boxes around the things that I'm doing here. So I'm actually going to turn this a little bit so I can draw this relatively straight. I'm getting a little decorative here. So are you guys looking forward to the Super Bowl this weekend? I do not follow football, really, but I am excited for the halftime show. I mean, I feel like anyone who lived through the 90s as a young person probably is somewhat excited about the halftime show. Also, Super Bowl is Galentine's Day, which, if you're not familiar, is the day that we celebrate our gals, our gal friends. I already popped my friends' Galentines in the mail. Actually, that's what I worked on in my last Passion Project Hour live stream. If you guys are interested, I do it every Monday, 2 to 3 Eastern Standard. And it's just a way for me to like carve out at least 1 hour a week for myself to like do like fun things. So that's what I use it for. What should I do for this big one? Maybe like a. And every Wednesday I do my Write With Me live. So if you're interested, this past week I did data collection. This coming week I might like do an outline for my talk, or like at least play around with some of the existing texts that I have. And then I have a meeting with my friend here. It's nice to like stay in touch with colleagues, right? especially now, like, because I am virtual this semester, it is nice to make time for this and just like seeing what they're up to. I definitely have some like things I want to tell them about this past week. Okay, looking good. Look how cute that is. So my plan is to kind of like keep this a little bit neutral. I might come in maybe with some, I don't know though. My instinct is to keep this like very neutral this week. So we'll see how it goes, because sometimes it can feel a little cluttered. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and see what I see for this week. Like maybe I might even come in with my Tombos and put a little color at the top. We'll see. Okay, so I think that's it for this plan with me. Not sure yet, since I'm moving those trackers, like what I want to do with this space. There are some like weekly tasks that are recurring that I might pop in here. Like, and I remember them, and sometimes I do and sometimes I do, but like cleaning our masks and cleaning out my purse and like things like that. And sometimes, you know, it occurs to me and sometimes it doesn't. So I might do that here. I might also like maybe like pop something related to our anniversary in here. So we'll see. And I might keep this space for memory keeping purposes. Well, thanks for watching this plan with me. I know there's a lot of like question mark over how the spread is going to evolve next week, but if you're interested, I do post updates on Instagram of how the week is going, so you can kind of see what choices I decided to make. And thanks again, as always, for supporting this channel, giving it a like if you liked it, and subscribing if you're not already subscribed. And as I mentioned, I do have links to the things I talked about today in the description of this video. Stay tuned, because I do have my daily plan with me video coming out on Monday, so it'll be hopefully interesting for you guys to see how I use that. Take care, happy Valentine's Day, happy Galentine's Day, and I will see you back here next week.